Carrie and Tommy will launch in just a second to brighten your day. With CommBank Yellow, you get discounts and exclusive experiences. More recognition for you and benefits for your business too. Say hello to CommBank Yellow today.
It's the one and only
Carrie Bickmore.
And Tommy Little.
This
Is Carrie and Tommy.
Yeah, welcome to another Carrie and Tommy podcast. How are you guys?
We've got such a big show on the way.
We do.
I don't think we've had so much to give away in a very long time.
You sound exhausted already, Carrie.
Well, I'm exhausted because I'm also trying to flog beanies to anyone that wants to warm their head. It's been a busy few weeks.
My mum loves hers.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Yep, they're starting to arrive. They're very quick. So if you order one now, you'd get it within days. Please jump onto Carrie's Beanies for Brain Cancer.com as we come into the cooler months. This is the beautiful beanie you need on your head.
Yes.
But can we go through a bit of a checklist of what we're giving away today? So we're giving away
Years worth of free outfits.
a year's worth of free outfits,
Cha-ching.
which could include a beanie. Let's
Yes.
throw in a beanie for a
Let's
lovely
throw in a
lovely
beanie.
winner.
What else?
We're also giving away Fridayz Live tickets.
That's pretty good.
The last ones for a while. Fridayz Live is coming back October, and we are giving away the last tickets this week. So if you're a Mariah fan, a Pitbull fan, whatever you are into Fridayz Live, these tickets could be yours.
Yes, plus a
We've
trip.
got a special announcement.
Oh,
What?
it could be a trip
No, it is a trip. Maybe don't say where.
of a lifetime.
To escape winter. It's a warm trip.
You've said too much.
It's a warm
You've said
trip.
too much.
But right now, let's get the show off to a great start.
Drop it like it's hot. Bickmore's booty drop.
So the thing that probably I will remember this week for is the fact that people don't get that I'm a fun mum. And what are you going about? What are you laughing at?
I think they're not getting it is twofold.
It's not. You've not looked at the comments. People,
I have. I think you don't get.
No, you haven't looked at them recently. You looked at them on the day. Look at them now. People
I'm
are
sorry that I haven't
outraged.
revisited your Instagram.
People are
to check out the
outraged
comments are going.
that I dare to serve pasta on my bench top for a bit of fun for the kids. Right? Try it on the weekend. They'll love it. Anyway, yes, things did get a little messy, but I don't care because I'm a fun mum.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia from 3 till 6, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Thank you.
No worries. For what?
Thank you. You have literally changed my life.
What have I done?
You gave me a gift that I honestly hated it sometimes,
Oh,
and I then fell in love with it, and it has literally, I think, changed me forever.
friendship.
Nah,
Oh.
I have hated that at times. No, I never
You said
hated
hated it in the beginning.
that. No. Onyx Storm. You gave us all a copy of your book that you were banging on about,
And like
Onyx Storm, and you talked about how you...
Sorry, we've just got to stop for a second. Fourth Wing. Onyx Storm is the third one. But yes, I gave
haven't
you the...
read Onyx Storm.
No, I gave you all three. You've
I
read
don't even
Fourth
know
Wing.
the name of the book. It's changed me.
It's changed your life. I've given it the wrong name.
Sorry,
The
because...
Babble. No, wait, hang on. What is it? What is it?
Sorry, I've
The
been
new
seeing...
testicles.
I've been seeing
Way better than the old ones.
Onyx Storm sitting on my thing to read. It's in front of
Yes.
my bed, so I've got that...
Which you've got to read another one in
I had
between.
to tell you about a book that's changed my life and I called it the wrong book. Fourth Wing.
Fourth Wing.
So I've never been into anything like in the supernatural world, anything that's not
Fantasy.
real, fantasy. I hate it all.
Yeah.
I'm not into it all. I've never watched Lord of the Rings. I just don't do it. And then you bought us all a copy. You banged on about how you couldn't put it down. I tried to read it. You all described it as dragon porn and
Sorry, that's not our term.
dragon
so you know.
smut.
Smart.
Dragon
Sorry,
smut.
you all
but that is what
described
it's
it as
universally known
Dragon smut, and it took 3/4 of the book for there to be any action. And I have to say, I was a little disappointed because I wanted it. I wasn't as into the war stuff at the beginning that all you guys were into. I wanted the relationship and the connection stuff. So I got off the book for a bit, and I saw it sitting by my bed a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, Carrie, don't do anything half. Like, just finish it, and then you can just offer your thoughts once you've fully consumed it. And I have not been able to put it down since.
She's back. And you finished it?
I got to the point where I was reading like a couple of paragraphs in any second I had between like going to the bathroom to brush my teeth and getting into the car and then waiting for my coffee and then in the morning quickly before my alarm went off. Like I became obsessed with this book to the point where I read it today. I was waiting for my car to finish being serviced and I had 4 pages to go and I chose to not finish it so that I could finish it back in my bed because I wanted to. That sounds weird.
No, I'm honestly so glad
Not
you did.
in a sensual way, because I wanted to be alone.
Yes.
Again, not in a sensual way, just to be with myself to finish it. And I sobbed and sobbed, and it has literally, for the rest of the day, it's changed my whole outlook on my life.
Firstly, I'm so glad you took the time to get back and be alone and read it, because at the end of the book, I actually, and this is giving nothing away if people want to read it, it's giving nothing away, but it has an emotional end. And I remembered I started crying and I thought, I'm going to stop because I don't want this experience to stop.
To end.
And so I made it last over 2 nights.
Yes, well, that makes sense to me. I didn't want it to end either.
Yeah.
But it's changed my mind. Like, I think it's literally rewired my brain. It's changed what I want in life. It's changed how I feel about love. It's changed how I feel about, like,
reading.
About reading.
Yeah.
It's just.
So what do you want?
No, it's none of your business.
Yeah, certainly not. If it's come from that book.
It's changed me personally.
Dragon man.
She wants to ride a dragon.
I want to ride a dragon.
Yeah.
And fall in love with a dragon man. A dragon rider.
Yes.
But I was interested to know from any of you guys, have you had a book that has categorically changed your whole view of the world or you of yourself? And it just was that moment in time, and you'll never be able to undo having read that book.
Mine's kind of like yours. It's the first book in the Sarah J. Maas A Court of Thorn and Roses series. Yeah, and I was like, ugh, what is this? And Kaz had it in her bag. We were down the beach one day, and I tried reading a different book, and I just wasn't getting into it. And I was like, I'll read a few pages of this. And within a couple of pages, I was absolutely hooked. And I couldn't put it down, and I smashed through the whole series.
But that's just a good series. Has it changed you?
The thing that had changed was I never read books as an adult, and now I've smashed through that series.
So it has.
Her next series, I've done all 3 of her series, and I've done the Onyx Storm.
Yeah, that's amazing. How good's reading? Do you have one?
I do. It's more literal, I think, than that. The first book I ever read through school, I hated reading. Didn't read any of the books that we had to study.
You never read The Babysitter's Club?
I did not read The Babysitter's Club. And then I found Bringing Down the House when I was backpacking, and it's about card counters. It's a true story about counting cards and taking Vegas for millions of dollars. And I was like, all I want to do is learn to count cards. And A, it taught me the books can be cool. And then B, I was like, I'm just going to count cards, and then I'm going to go to Vegas. So I'm going to get a job as a dealer in Australia. I'm going to do that. So I learned to count cards.
Did you?
And then I went to get a job as a dealer in Australia. And part of that, you had to sit a medical. And I found out I was colorblind. And so I realized I couldn't be a dealer. And so then I had to pursue other opportunities. And that's when I was like, maybe I'll do the arts.
No way.
Yeah.
So if you weren't colorblind in that moment, you might be living in Vegas.
With so much
Just
money.
millions
with
of dollars.
so much money. So reading has ruined my life.
Carrie and Tommy.
For your R&B Fridays, it's Carrie, Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Same, but backwards.
Special theme this week.
Oh, Sideways.
No, it's
Oh,
not
why not?
Sideways. Sorry.
Same but Sideways I've requested for some time now,
Same
Carrie.
at Fridays, maybe.
Ooh.
And they're all songs that came out on Fridays.
No.
Songs that came out on Friday. I know when I think of my music, I actually have my music catalogue organised in which day they came out of the week.
Which is the most popular day for release?
Thursday.
It often is a Thursday, Friday.
Sorry, that's why I said Thursdays, because movies come out on Thursday.
Why?
Web guy, Osgan?
Because Fridays people are busy, but Thursday gets you ready for the weekend, people are going to party.
No, so albums used to come out and singles used to come out like Wednesdays, Thursdays. But then what happened?
Oh my, Jesse got bored and turned your mic.
Why?
What happened was Beyonce years ago when she released her self-titled album Beyonce, which was a visual experience, and she had a music video for each clip. She dropped that on a Friday, and it revolutionized the industry. And now all music is released on Fridays.
Is that right? Beyonce.
Sorry, I got very bored.
I didn't. I find that fascinating. Thank you, Eli. But anyway, what's the theme of today?
I found it fascinating the first time he told it on the show.
Tell me, is it Friday's live thing?
They are all Friday's live artists. All right. It is also 8-6. Tommy is coming back.
Ooh, the comeback kid.
Is your first song.
Tommy,
Tommy.
And meet me at the hotel.
Oh, now you're looking at your list.
Meet me at the
on
hotel.
Friday.
Tiny
No.
Timper.
You got it out. You got it out. Too late.
Hotel.
Nah, me.
Carrie?
Meet me at the Hotel Pitbull.
It's not cool.
No, it's hotel room service. People.
Oh, not that. What a fun concert this is going to be.
I say that to. No.
What?
Sorry, I'm back in the room. I just.
Where were you?
Mentally capitulating.
What room were you in?
At the hotel. Yeah. Or was it the motel?
Holiday Inn. They're not playing at Fridayz Live this year.
Won't be in this game then.
Song number 2.
Carrie.
Carrie.
It is
2.
Jordan Sparks.
1.
Eli, why are you whispering it?
Because you got it wrong.
It's Mariah, isn't it?
It's Mariah and it's called Honey. I love it. It's my
This
fave.
game's not. When
It's my
you're
fave.
looking at the answers
my
and
fave.
you're sounding them out to him.
It's my fave. This is my fave. I just got it. Fair square.
Did you just do a little Eshe dance?
In your little Eshe jacket.
Yeah. Give us your money. What?
Honey. Okay. Song number 3 is One Zip to Tommy.
Carrie.
Tommy.
Are you just looking at the list?
3.
It's
with-
Get Low, Little
2.
John.
Why are you against women so much, Eli?
Get low.
Oh, do we not play that bit on this?
What bit?
I'll say it.
No.
You say it.
Nah.
You say it.
Nah.
Go on, have courage.
Nah.
We play that.
We play that bit though.
Does that mean it's a clean sweep to you?
No.
No.
One more. Okay.
Song number 4. Here we are.
Tommy.
Tommy. 3.
It's Eve, Blow Your Mind.
Yeah. It's only been a...
Looks like one of us is excited for Fridayz Live.
Oh my God, I didn't get a chance.
Wait, do you want to double or nothing? Because you could tie it up for the year.
Yep.
No, don't. I've got to agree to double or nothing.
But I'm saying this is it's
no,
only bad
because
for
you
him.
know, because he's going to know it. He's got the list in front of him. No, I don't agree to double or nothing.
Okay, it'd be a fun concert.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia, if you drive home, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
It's funny when everyday things become a bit dirty, when they're not dirty, but it's just who says them and how they're said
What do you
and
mean?
what the words are.
What's happened?
So I was in the city the other day and it's a special breed of city worker. I think it's a different person to a
Are you
suburb
talking
worker.
construction sites or you're talking suits?
Suits.
Yeah.
Suits. And there was a man in a suit that looked like he hadn't been out of his office at all over summer. He was
A well-worn
suit. Well, no, more that
Sun.
he hadn't
Sun.
seen any sunlight. And
He was a pasty
hard
man.
worker. A hard worker.
He looked
and
gross.
He had his
that what
eyes.
you're saying?
No,
Like, why are we mincing words about
he
a
didn't
stranger?
Look gross. He just looked like a city worker that didn't get a chance to get out much because he worked really hard, quite timid. His eyes were at the floor the whole time.
It's making me...
No. He looked comfortable, except for when he ordered his coffee. And he stepped up to I was just waiting for my coffee. And this little man, who I'd watched him come in, turned to
When
the
you
woman
say
and
little
said-
man, how big is he? Like,
He's not like extra little,
okay.
but he was lighter of frame. So
Right.
he seemed like
slender fella.
A slender fella.
Right.
And he looked the woman in the eyes and he said, I want, not can I want a large dirty chai. And there was something about the whole interaction that made me laugh so much that I didn't think men got chais. The fact that he wanted a dirty chai and a large.
What is a dirty chai apart from to stop my mind racing?
That's what
through
I
all
mean.
the-
Isn't it funny, the words? A dirty chai, I think it means because you can get powdered chai.
Yes.
And you can get,
Is that clean or dirty?
I don't know, and then you can, because I love a chai, and then you can get, is a dirty
coffee.
chai got
Oh,
coffee
yeah.
in it? I thought it was the difference between a syrup and like the actual tea leaves.
No, it's when they put a shot of espresso in there.
Why does that become dirty?
Because I guess it goes from being milky colour to like a
guess.
brownie colour, dirty.
Because it's so weird. Because in martinis, it's olive brine.
makes it dirty.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Also-
all my girlfriends drink chais. None of them asked for a dirty one. But I was not expecting it from him.
large, dirty chai.
So then I laughed because then I thought, let's hear what everyone else orders after him because they're all there in their workwear.
Yes.
There was a woman in sensible shoes. Up next, she wanted a large, long black. And that gave me a little.
Once you're in the mindset, it's very hard not to hear it, isn't it?
And the
I find
next
that's
one,
funny.
the next one wanted an extra large mocha, and I was like, "Don't we all?" You know.
Yeah.
And I it just amused me greatly.
Carrie and Tommy.
Across Australia, if you drive home, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
My ideas are golden. They're diamonds in the rough. If they give me a chance, they'll see I am enough.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Producer.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Producer.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Producer.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Of course, the scraps of the week. We give our producers charge of one segment and one segment only, and they get to air their grievances from the stuff that we've missed or the gems that they think they've had that we've overlooked, Carrie.
What have you got for us, producer Zoe?
This is a personal pitch. It's not so much an idea, more of a request.
God, last time we did this
Don't worry,
with
I'm
one of
not
our
going to
producers,
Europe.
she went away to Europe
Yeah.
and pretended it was a study tour. It was just a holiday.
I'm not going anywhere, but I do have a request specifically of Tommy Little.
Oh, great. Thank
How
God.
much?
Actually, the other thing she asked for me was to pay something, and she asked me to do Pilates for her. She asked a lot of me. So it's nice that you're asking it of Tommy.
It's all Tommy, and it's more a gesture. And I'll admit I've been guilty of it in the past. So when you make a cup of tea, right? And you've got a tea bag, Tommy loves a peppermint tea. I make you a peppermint tea
no, I already know what it
a lot of days, and I'm more than happy to do that. I'm more than happy to take it to the kitchen and clean it up afterwards
Do
well.
you know what's really shameful about
What?
this? It's taken me, I reckon 10 years I spent in radio swearing to myself that I would never be the person that I have now become.
Oh my God, what if
But it's the kitchen is so far away here.
No, I don't reckon you even realise
Yeah.
what.
I
But
think,
no, you tell us what you think this is about.
So I used to never leave tea cups. Like if I drink out of a teacup, I would always take it back to the kitchen afterwards. The kitchen is so far away here, but I think specifically this is about leaving the tea bags in the teacups and tied up around the handle.
There we go.
So do you tie it up around? You don't just hang it over the edge. You tie it on the handle.
Because I have herbal tea, so it leaves it to steep.
But can't you just pop it in there without tying it around so aggressively?
Because when you drink
It
out of
falls
it,
into your face.
it bumbles about.
Right.
I completely get it. I do it when I make myself a cup of tea.
Oh, so used to it.
I've
Story done.
never realised it's annoying until it's someone else's tea that I didn't actually drink and enjoy.
So I can do nothing but just apologise profusely and ask you a price for how much I owe you.
Oh,
Hold
you
on.
know, no, hold on. I got
Can
an
I just
idea.
ask before you give the suggestion? Can I just ask, Zoe, what is it about it that you find yuck?
So I love taking your coffee cup away because I give it a quick rinse, chuck it in the dishwasher. Tommy's, I have
You've
to
got to untie
unravel
it. I
and
get
I have
it.
to work out which
I get
way
it.
which
I get
way
it.
you've tied the
I
string
get
over,
it.
so I go the opposite way.
I went to
It's just a
Scouts.
lot of
I
brain
get it.
power at the end of the day.
And also touching the tea bag
I
and
gotta
it's
get it,
wet
and
and
it's all
soggy.
wet and
Sorry,
Jess,
Jess.
what
what were you gonna
I
say,
can't agree
Jess?
more, and I'm willing to offer compensation.
Okay.
Oh, how much?
So this is what I was asking producers. Zoe,
I want to hear Jess's idea in case it's
Yeah,
better
I
than
do
money.
too.
Well, no, I was just going to say
what's
that
better than money?
he should be responsible
Love.
for his own tea, but we've established that he can't do that. So you're stuck with it.
Actually,
Get some money out of him.
To back Tommy up, out of the two of these guys, I regret speaking.
This has only been
Tell
a
me,
recent
Sammy.
development.
Well,
of
Sammy,
leaving
what
my
did you
career.
what did you want to say? I'm
Doesn't
here to hear
matter.
it. No, I'm keen to hear.
I resign.
Carrie and Tommy.
Your R&B Fridays, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
With CommBank Yellow, you score even more. More recognition for you and benefits for your business too. It's their way of thanking you for banking with CommBank. Ongoing eligibility and T's and C's apply.
Carrie and Tommy's live for free.
Carrie and Tommy's Live for Free.
Now that we've got Carrie and Tommy's live for free.
This is so exciting. A year's worth of clothes on us, Beckers. You can try a new you.
Yep. Jade, you were first in the draw this week. You ready to maybe try a new you?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready.
What's the new you look like?
Oh, I'm not sure. I've been thinking about it ever since I made the phone call.
A ball gown? Would you go a ball gown, Jade?
Probably not. It's too hot.
But
Too,
that's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
But the good thing is there can be 52 new
Yes.
yous because you can get a new outfit a week.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm going to try it all.
Good on you,
exciting.
Jade.
It's
Good
not
luck.
Just you here, Jade. Hey, Katrina.
Hello.
Now,
How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Now, Katrina, you've hypothetically got a 1 in 4 chance, but of course you won't get to pick first because that'll be Jade. There are 4 suitcases here. Everyone has something in it. One is $100. Sorry, 3 are $100 vouchers to the Iconic. So you'll get something, but the other one is the year's worth of free outfits we were talking about. Don't tell us what it is just yet, but do you already have a numbered suitcase in mind?
I definitely do.
And does it come from you, or have you consulted those around you?
I have consulted. It's a family discussion.
Okay, great. Well, Katrina, stay with us. We'll be back with you shortly.
Tian, what briefcase are you thinking?
Oh my goodness. I was thinking about going straight away with number 3, but I guess I'll just have to wait and see what's available.
Okay. Right. And have you thought about the first outfit you're going to buy?
Oh, not really, but I do know that I will be getting a Carrie's beanie for brain cancer, seeing as I won't be spending so much money on everything else instead. So that'll be the first thing I go to.
Now,
so,
I'm not saying you're trying to persuade me here or there right now, Tian, but I have no say in who wins this. It's all down to which briefcase has the winning prize in it, so good luck.
Thank you so much, you guys.
And finally, we have our snake catcher, Sarah. Get her, Sarah.
Hi.
You are so fun. And
I am so excited.
You should be. The easy bit for you is you have to do nothing. Now,
right?
Of the weeks we've played this, it's come down to the last person 2 times. So all you have to do is sit back and listen and watch the action unfold. And hopefully, Sarah, we are saying to you the words, you've won free outfits for a year, okay?
I hope so too.
Thanks, Sarah. Jade, we are back at you and the time has come. I have 4 briefcases. I don't know which one is in what. One has a major prize of that year's worth of free outfits. The other one, $100 voucher to the Iconic. I need a number from 1 to 4 from you. Which suitcase would you like?
Number 3, please.
Okay. 3 is a popular one. 3 is popular.
Remember, Tian just said before she was even thinking of that one.
I know.
I am opening said suitcase.
It hasn't gone off first go yet.
Now.
No. Let's have a look. Jade.
Yes.
It's not a whole year's worth of wardrobe, but with a $100 The Iconic gift card, you can definitely get a new outfit. Go enjoy it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, that was a real... I know. That was the thank you where you're trying to be polite
I
without
know.
saying a swear word.
Sorry, Jade. Katrina, you've got a 1 in 3 chance of a year's wardrobe. Which briefcase do you want?
Case number 2, please.
Case
number 2.
I have case number 2 in me hot,
I'm
grubby
nervous.
mitt.
Right.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Case number 2.
Katrina,
Yes.
you also can't get an entire year's worth of wardrobe, but you can also get one with $100 Iconic voucher coming your way for a new wardrobe for this week at least.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. I appreciate it.
Oh, good on you, Katrina.
No.
She's much better at faking her disappointment.
Yes, I know we do. We've got Tian. G'day, Tian.
Hello.
Oh, my
Now,
gosh.
Tian, you are there, but Sarah is also still here. Hey, Sarah.
Yes, I am.
Now,
Snake.
Yeah, the snake catcher. Now, Tian, the choice is yours. We have number 1 or number 4. Which case would you like?
Well, I have one daughter who's born on the 1st and another who's born on the 11th, so it's got to be number 1.
Okay.
Number 1. So, Tian, if you're correct.
There'd be no more laundry for you. I mean, there'd still be laundry, let's face it, but less laundry.
And
Oh, goodness.
if it's not in number 1, Sarah, it means the outfit is going to be yours, the year's worth of outfits.
Yes.
I'm opening
Please.
up case number 1 now. Tian.
Sarah, the year's worth of wardrobe is yours.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Thank you
Congrats,
so much.
Sarah.
Oh, sorry, Tian, you do get a $100 Iconic voucher, but Sarah, you can catch snakes in the designer goods if you want.
Yay, thank you so much.
How often does this happen? That it's the last one?
I know.
It's so weird.
Do you know what? I would have went with 4 though. That's like one of my favourite numbers. So that
go.
is so good.
There we go. Sarah, what outfit? What are you thinking first?
It's got to be a nice pair of jeans because we're obviously getting into that colder season.
Get more than one,
And then
Sarah.
probably a really good hoodie.
Yeah. Now we're talking. Enjoy, Sarah. Have the best time.
Thank you.
It's all thanks to CommBank Yellow. You score even more recognition for you and benefits for your business too. It's their way of thanking you for banking with CommBank. Ongoing eligibility and T's and C's apply.
And the winning doesn't stop. Up next, we let you know our next adventure that you can come on to escape winter.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
For your R&B Fridays, it's Carrie, Bickmore and Tommy Little.
If you're feeling cold, you're starting to feel a bit of that seasonal defective disorder. You know when you get a bit moody because it starts getting cold and wintry?
Yes.
Yes, we've got a solution for that.
Oh, yeah?
To one of the most breathtaking spots in the world. To a 5-star experience. White sandy beaches, turquoise waters. To somewhere where you'll have more than just a holiday. It's time to escape.
Escape to paradise. If I could escape. Those will be the best memories. With Carrie and Tommy. Bye.
Bye.
Escape to paradise with Carrie and Tommy and indulge in the ultimate private island retreat with Intercontinental Hayman Great Barrier Reefs. Limited time anniversary offer from $525 a night. Conditions apply.
Oh my God, we want to take you on a holiday.
How good is this?
We want to
Because-
take you to the Intercontinental Hayman Great Barrier Reef. We want to take you there. We want to give you 3 nights there at the Intercontinental. We want to give you buffet breakfast.
I'm going to chuck in some stuff.
Yeah, what are you going to give?
I'm going to chuck in luxury boat transfers because I'm going to chuck in $200 resort credits so you can have a couple of those. Oh, jeez, on us.
Cocktail right now. I'm going to sip a cocktail in
Plus,
the studio.
so much more. Next week, we'll be giving away a trip a day. So if you're thinking, it's a bit grey and it's a bit dreary and Carrie and Tommy aren't here sitting poolside drinking a cocktail with us, well, that can all change.
Yeah, come and have a holiday with us. Is pina colada the best poolside cocktail?
It's the best one to make you feel like you're on holiday.
Yes.
A little trick for yourself, if you don't happen to win this prize and you are sitting at home and feeling a bit down in the dumps, a pina colada will really boost your mood.
It does. Or will it depress you because you'll have it and then you'll think, oh my God, where's the beach? Where's the aqua water?
I was trying to look on the upside, but
No,
yes.
let's keep people focused on the trip. You want the trip.
'cause
Put it on your vision board and come with us.
So stay with us next week, and this could be your chance to win, as I said, a trip a day. So a lot of us will be joining.
Your first chance to win your way into the boarding lounge is from 9 a.m. Monday. So get ready. Set your alarm. You could be coming away with us.
Velocity members save up to 40% off selected products at Snooze. Plus, for a limited time, earn triple Velocity points. Hurry, end Sunday. Exclusions, T's and C's apply.
Oh, I'd love a snooze. I need a big sleep before we party with our crew.
No one gives you a better sleep than the wonderful folks at Snooze making all this possible.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to Snooze.
Carrie and Tommy.
Across Australia, for your drive home, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
So it has been the most gut-wrenching time for the Selwood family, a much-loved football family who have tragically lost 2 brothers in very short succession. Troy Selwood died by suicide 3 months ago, and just a few weeks ago, his twin brother Adam, former West Coast Eagles player, passed away, leaving behind his wife and 2 kids. It is the most shocking situation for their family, and our thoughts are with them at the moment. In the midst of all of this, Scott Selwood, the youngest of the Selwood brothers, decided he wanted to come on the Big 5 adventure with us, running the marathon in South Africa that we're doing to raise money for Carrie's Beanies for brain cancer. At the time, it was something to give him purpose, to give him a reason to keep running every day as he and his family were navigating their grief. And he was doing such an incredible job. He'd raised over $30,000 already for our foundation. He was just running the most incredible times. I think he was doing 3-minute 30Ks. He was so determined. Our entire group was watching on, just going, wow, in the midst of everything that's going on, he would run, and he was running with purpose. And unfortunately, Scott has let us know during the week that due to everything that's going on with the family, understandably, he can't join us on the run anymore. And We have another incredible athlete who has decided to take over Scott's position, run in Scott's shoes. Scott is so incredibly overwhelmed that you've decided to do this for you. I welcome to the show former AFL player for Geelong and Hawthorn, Isaac Smith. Hey, Isaac.
Hello.
I'm sorry that we are meeting in these circumstances, but I'm incredibly grateful that you are here. I know Scott is too. So first of all, thank you.
No worries, yes. As you said, crazy circumstances, and our heart goes out to the Selwood family, and it's, just a horrid time. But
and you know Joel and Scott quite well, yeah.
So when I got the phone call a couple of days ago, I had to persuade my wife because she has a 3-week-old. Well, we both have a 3-week-old baby at home, our third. So, discussed that with them. But when it was to jump in for a Selwood, then there wasn't really a question because they've done so many amazing things for so many people, especially in the football industry, and they're a beautiful family, and anything to do to help them out.
It is often the case when the thing that gives you hope when there is awful times, whether it's a big catastrophe or a natural disaster, or in this case just a personal tragedy that affects a family and a community, the thing that gives you hope is when people respond, and they do wonderful things like you've just done, which is step in for a mate to participate in a marathon that you haven't trained for at all, and we'll get to more of that in a bit. But they mentioned things being bigger than football, and in terms of the football community, it's not a world that Carrie and I are in. Can you explain to us just for a bit the Selwood family and their kind of place in the bigger football community?
Yeah, well, when you think about it, it's a pretty amazing family. There's 4 brothers that have touched all parts of Australia. So Troy was up in Brisbane, Adam over in Perth, Scott's been over in Perth, but back in Melbourne and Geelong as well. And Joel, in terms of football, probably has the biggest profile of them all. But it's not only them, it's their parents that have had such an impact on so many. And the thing about football is once you're drafted to an organisation, then all the parents connect and then they go through the journey together. So they've done that with 3 football clubs because Scoot came back to Geelong and then he's at Collingwood coaching. So, yeah, they've done that with multiple football clubs. So you think about the tentacles and who they've touched and where they've reached. And then on top of that, you think about how much of an amazing family they are and how caring they are. And that was the thing that blew me away about Joel when I first met him, and then Scoot, is how much they care for others and how much they do for others. And they've obviously named a stand in Geelong after Joel, not because of his footballing abilities, but for how much he's done in that community down there over the last 15, 20 years. So it's an amazing community. It's combative. Everyone goes in to compete and effectively bash each other up on a weekly basis. But as soon as there's something like this that happens, anyone, it doesn't matter where you sit in the landscape, is willing to help, which is a beautiful thing about the football community.
I've thought about the parents. I've never met them, and I've thought about them so many times over the last few months, in particular over the last few weeks. Like there's days where I think about it. I just thought I wouldn't even know how to process it. I can't imagine what's going on for them at the moment. But it's not even just that they're part of a football community, but such a also tight actual living community, like the area of Geelong. What has been the ripple effect in Geelong and the support that is coming from all different areas for the parents and for that family?
Oh, it is crazy because Geelong is a small community. It's 500,000 people. So in terms of where I grew up in New South Wales, of 6,000, it's quite big. But it's amazing. That football club is the heartbeat of that whole community. And when a game is on, the whole town shuts down. It's crazy, and I didn't quite understand it until we moved down there about 4 or 5 years ago. And the amount of support, the amount of care in that community for the whole family is crazy. But for them at the moment, it would just be disastrous. And they're over in WA at the moment. And what can you do really?
I know. I mean, I spoke to Scott on the phone the other day, and I didn't really know what to say. You don't know what to say in these situations. And I said, we're here for whatever you need. But, even in talking to him, he's just like, and I don't know the rest of the family, but I'm assuming they're all like him. He was just the most warm, despite everything that's going on, generous with his time. just like I think it just made me feel so sad because I just thought I can imagine how tight they were as a family just by speaking to him on the phone.
Well, it's crazy. I remember after Troy passed, the first question Joel asked me was, "Oh, how's Candace? Who's my wife? Who's just about to have our third baby?" And that's what he was thinking, and that's what he led with, which I think just sums them up as a family and Joel as a person, that they're always caring for others. So, horrible circumstances, horrible situation, but happy to jump in for Scoot and help out.
Well, talking about jumping in, of course, Carrie mentioned running with purpose. You will be running with purpose as well, with your mate in mind. I don't know if you know quite what you've got yourself into. So,
to be honest, I actually don't.
Should we talk about it up next? Because I mean this quite genuinely. You've said yes to something and you don't know really where it is, what it is, or how it is. You've just got a heart of gold and you want to help. But let's tell you all about what you are doing with purpose up next.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Across Australia, if you drive home, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
We are joined by former AFL player for Geelong and Hawthorn, Isaac Smith, who is filling in for Scott Selwood, who is going through the most tragic time at the moment with the loss of his brothers. And he was running the Big 5 marathon with us in South Africa and understandably can't participate anymore. And they're big shoes to fill. And Isaac Smith has stepped up to the plate with only 2 weeks to go to run a marathon in South Africa in honour of the whole Selwood family, and he joins us now. Isaac, thank you for being here. We just said before we welcomed you that you genuinely don't know anything about this. Where should we start, Tommy?
Bro, this is going to suck. Have you looked up the course?
No, I have not. I know we're flying in Johannesburg and we're going to a game reserve. I have been to a game reserve in South Africa about 10 years ago.
I don't think this is a sentence that will be said often, but Joburg will be the least dangerous bit of the trip.
You don't stop at red lights there, do you?
And when you're on the run, don't ever stop because the Big 5 animals are there to get you.
Is this your first marathon?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Is it? What's the furthest you've run?
Well, playing football, you'd run about 18 kilometres, so I don't think I've ever run more than what I've run in a game of football. I'm not the guy that tends to just go for a run and put multiple kilometres together.
When was are you fit at the moment? Or
I wouldn't say I'm fit. So I mentioned earlier my wife just gave birth to our third child, and to be honest, my fitness regime and probably diet has gone to absolute shit over the last 6 months.
So you're well prepared.
This is going to be annoying though, because obviously you've got a very decorated career. 4 premierships, a Norm Smith as well. This is going to be a thing that you're just good at, isn't it? This is going to annoy me so much. I've trained so hard for this, and you're going to be so much quicker.
And he's going to beat you.
It's going to. But some things you should know. There's multiple terrains in it, so there's a big soft sand section.
Yeah.
There is a hill that we spoke to a lady who came second when she ran it. So she's a pretty decent runner, and she said the hill is 2 kilometres. It's at a 40-degree incline. You gain 1,000 metres in elevation, and she said it's unrunnable.
Okay.
She said walk in diagonal.
Sorry, that's not the only. That's not the only hill. A lot of it is uphill. That's just the unrunnable bit.
Okay.
So in the next 2 weeks, you've got to get some hills in.
Yeah.
Not too many because you don't want to do like.
No, I was thinking about this because yesterday I thought about going for a run, and then I thought.
Am I tapering already?
Well, I thought this is a bit silly. Like, all I'm going to do is put fatigue into my legs. So,
oh my God, are you the first man ever to rock up at the start line to do a marathon who's not done an ounce of training?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be.
Have you got a?
I've got bad knees as well. So we'll figure that out.
What's wrong with the knees? Just wear and tear.
Done MCLs, PCLs, cartilage damage.
Yeah. So the soft sand and stuff would be great.
Yeah, and it's not as though Scooter was running really fast times.
Oh my gosh,
anything.
you know how fast he was running?
I did hear, was he doing 3-minute 30s or something?
3:30 Ks.
By 18 months ago, I would have said that's cute, but I've been for a run for a while, so I don't know what I'd punch out.
Back in your playing career, what type of pace would you do? Like if you had to do a K time trial?
Under 3 minutes. For a K.
Imagine being that good
athletes
at something.
I know. What's going to be so far? The thing I'm most excited about is we found out there's Coca-Cola at the aid station.
Yeah,
is there?
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Sammy and I looked it up. We're pretty happy about it. Is there a tactic you've got in mind, or do you, when attempting something hard, just go into this athletic mindset and you kind of zone out and shut it off? Do you listen? Are you going to listen to music? Have you already got an approach in mind?
No, I won't listen to music. My wife did say to me yesterday, she's like, how the hell are you just going to do a marathon? I said, I'll just do it. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, well, mentally, you got 42 and a bit Ks to do. Just get it done.
Well, what I love about how ready you were to say yes to this, and for your beautiful wife who has just had a baby, thank you to her as well, but you were given the option to do the half marathon that some of us are doing, and you said, nah, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it properly.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's stupidity or, I'm not sure why, but no, it should be a great challenge and I'm looking forward to it. And I did say to Sam just out the back that hopefully you get in one of those holes and you got to find a way to get out of it, because that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Not for us.
I'm hoping there's no
we're
holes.
Avoiding the holes.
Yeah.
You want to find the hole. That's where all the good learning happens.
I'm asking my producers to lie over the hole so I can walk over them.
This, it's amazing. You literally have a couple of week-old baby, and I know you probably wouldn't be doing this in normal circumstances so soon after a baby. Have you fled the country before soon after a baby?
I feel like this is a loaded question, Carrie.
I may have heard that you have.
Yes, well, with my first child, I did go on a 2-week golf trip to the States.
How soon after?
I think it was about 3 or 4 months. And then after my second child, I think it was about 2 or 3 months after, I did the same thing. Because I said to my wife, like, how many golf trips am I going to get to go on with all my mates?
Can I be clear?
It seems to happen on an annual occurrence.
How many girls' trips has your wife gone on?
Well, she can go on as many as she likes.
But how many has she?
She's gone on a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, not as many.
But Isaac, just so we are clear, obviously this runs for charity, and you are doing a great thing.
You are.
I'm assuming those golf trips were also for charity?
For my charity.
Well, you know what? Just go in with your eyes closed and hopefully you'll have your eyes open.
I reckon you might win.
No.
Imagine if you'd won the entire thing.
I'm not joking.
I'm not in great nick.
What an incredible story. We should say also, I understand that Scott has said that he's going to try and do the run back here in Australia while we're doing the run at the same time in South Africa. So he's still going to be there with us. We're going to take him on this journey. We're so thankful that you are coming on the journey. We will see you at the start line in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, 15 days, someone said.
Yeah.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
It'll be good fun, won't it?
Get some new baby sleep on the plane, hey?
Well, I was thinking 18-hour flight, perfect.
Yeah.
I'll take maybe a melatonin gummy and just zen for 18 hours.
Carrie and Tommy.
Oh,
They can't, they won't, they never will stop the party. I know you won't. Go to Fridayz Live. Take a picture of me with a Kodak. Fridayz.
Fridayz Live is back with Mariah Carey, Pitbull, Wiz Khalifa, and more. Returning to Australia this October. Don't miss these icons and anthems. Tickets on sale Monday, June 2nd. All info at Fridayz.live. Powered by Macca's.
Oh, this is exciting because none other than Mariah Carey, Pitbull, Wiz Khalifa, Little John, Eve, Tiny Temper, Jordan Sparks, and many more.
We have our last tickets to give away to Fridayz Live.
Forever?
Not to our friend. No, just for now. Not to our friends who have been peppering us. Not to, there is thousands of people wanting tickets to this show. We've been giving away all week. We'll give them away again closer to the time, I am sure. But right now, we have our final tickets. And who are they going to?
G'day, Jules.
Oh my God! Hello. Hi.
Hello. It doesn't mean it's necessarily you yet, Jules, because we got our phone lines are clogged, to be honest. But we wanted to chat to you because you sound fun. Who do you want to see the most?
It would have to be Mariah. Love her from my teenage years. Can't go past a bit of Hero.
Is it true that you used to do singing lessons yourself?
Yes. Back in the teenage years with a friend, and I had my first live performance, and the song that I wanted to sing in front of, a few hundred people was Hero by Mariah Carey. So that's what I was.
Can you get her high notes? I think we've got one of her high notes here. Let's have a listen. Can you give us that, Julia?
Oh.
We'll play it to you one more time. All right, ready? Take it away, Julia. That was so bad.
It was pretty good. I liked it,
I didn't do
Jules.
that when I was in the live performance. But no, I can't get it aside Mariah.
I really liked it.
You're going, Jules. You and a friend off to see Fridayz live.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you guys. That's amazing.
Have the best time, Jules.
Thank you. Thanks, Carrie and Tommy.
R&B Fridays presents Fridayz Live with Mariah Carey, Pitbull, Wiz Khalifa, Eve, Lil Jon and heaps more returning to Australia this October. Don't miss these icons and their anthems. Tickets are on sale Monday. All info at Fridayz.live. It is powered by Macca's.
Carrie and Tommy.
Across Australia, if you drive home, it's Carrie, Bickmore and Tommy Little.
So normally we do Bickmore's bits.
Yes.
Today I wanted to bring you some more little animal bits, some fun
bits gone
trivia,
wild.
some
Okay.
actually a bit kinky animal facts.
Carrie and Tommy's
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals.
Animal Facts.
Let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
So producer Belle, this obviously must be her algorithm, sent me something today that made me chuckle a lot. She said it was someone else had posted this and she's resharing it, finding out that lionesses have is that because I'm going to have to talk about a lot during this segment. Is that the universal sound for
Why don't you call it
mating?
action? Action.
Action?
Action.
Okay, they have action 20 to 40 times a day when they're on heat. And if the man can't keep up with her, she demands to mate by biting his nads.
Always gets me in the mood.
And making him do it.
I'm not
And I
performing.
thought-
An old nip on the knackers really gets me into
So
gear.
you go, girl. When you want it, you want it.
Yeah.
You know?
It seems like it would be counterproductive.
I guess she doesn't need them involved, the nads.
But it seems like
They are attached to the thing she does
Yes.
need involved. So.
a lot of things go through my head when I get bitten on the knackers, and none of them are.
How often are you
God,
getting bitten on the knackers?
20 times a day by a lioness.
So then
Just demands
I
more.
did a bit of
You
Googling.
women are impossible.
I did a bit of Googling and found a lot about mating animals that made me laugh. Do you know that male bees,
Your algorithm's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
that male bees, they literally explode after action?
What do they?
Yeah, when male bees mate with a queen, their bits explodes and breaks off.
Oh, just their bits. So they
Yeah.
survive.
That's their only job in life. They die mid.
It blows. Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
How's
so
that?
they have to go and collect honey and stuff?
No, they're gone.
What a
Oh,
what a
the woman
day
has to
of,
go back to work, though.
Oh,
you know,
of
she
course.
doesn't get to have a lie
But
down.
the Queen doesn't.
What a day of peaks and troughs.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, tell us the best and worst thing about your day.
No, Greg's not there anymore. Greg's dead.
Isn't it just his old fella?
No,
He
he died.
explodes.
Oh,
Yes.
actually, that might be better.
You explode.
All of it. That explodes. That bit breaks off and explodes.
Breaks
Actually,
off?
breaks off inside of Queen Bee. Yeah, it's
Kind of
hectic.
Beyonce.
Yes.
No wonder there's single ladies out there. All the bloody men have exploded.
Do you know male alligators?
halo.
Imagine if you were a teenage bee and you didn't know, and you were just in your room by yourself, and then your parents just heard this bang. You'd have gone, what's he doing in there? He's exploded.
Well, speaking of teenagers, male alligators
Yep.
have permanently
Sorry?
Permanently.
Teenage alligators do.
Yes. No, normal alligators. I was saying, speaking of teenagers who are usually always, male alligators have permanently,
Do they? So they've got a rudder.
all the time.
Where is it? Because you don't see it.
Brutal.
Well, you're not often under one, are you?
But
It's in the water. It's like a rudder. What?
Do you want to rewind the tape?
Oh, did
10
you just
seconds?
say that?
You got both you and Sammy.
Follow Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little on socials at Carrie Tommy Show.
Bye.
Bye. Carrie and Tommy love a good deal, and CommBank Yellow has plenty. Cashbacks, discounts, and exclusive deals. Just for banking with CommBank. Say hello to CommBank Yellow today.